Man, so let me preface this by saying I think Shannon Sharpe was 100,000% wrong for messing with this OnlyFans model. I also think he can do whatever the hell he want with his money and his wood, but I think he was definitely off with this one first because the report said, we don't know how true this is, but the report says that he offered her NDA and she didn't want to sign the NDA, right? Okay, so that's already your number one cue that this, she's trying to come up on the bag. She's trying to get you for the bag. She's trying to, yeah, the box may be good, but I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't see how it is. She built like a pencil. She wasn't bad, but we can go into that whole discussion. I'm not gonna put that self-hate thing on him. It could be subconsciously, but I'm not gonna do Shannon like that. I feel like from what he's shown, he has done a lot for black people, more than a lot of y'all talking on this man. Excuse me. So uh, yeah. So that gets to the next point. I like Shannon. You know what I'm saying? I watch Nightcap, Club Shay Shay faithfully. When he was on ESPN, that was mainly when I was watching First Take. But I mean, I watched First Take regardless. But I look forward to watching on Monday and Tuesday because him and what's his face, Stephen A. They work so well together. And then Club Shay Shay, he just had good interviews. But he hard-headed. He don't listen. Monique told this man to do the same thing. Cat Williams told him to do the same thing. They will take you down in 2 weekends, and they're literally trying to take this man down. I don't know what he did to the powers that be. I don't know. He don't really, from what I see, he don't really post on IG, so we can't say he say anything on IG. Don't really post on Twitter, so we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We can only go off of what he says on Nightcap, which I watch every day. So this chick, he never really talked about it. So we don't know. The reports was 25 a cheek. She said supposedly she got RAP'd, but it was like you invited him back to the house afterwards for Christmas and bought him some gifts, and you also moved out to Vegas. A lot of BS that I just not buying, that he actually did anything wrong. I get why he wanted to settle for the $10 million out of court because he had that $100 million deal. Let's just get this over with. If we don't settle, the court of public opinion is going to eat me up like how it's doing it. Everybody's thinking he's a dummy, which part of it is. I wish he wouldn't have did it. I wish he would have followed I feel like he's been alive too long to not have followed that instinct of like, yo, you know what I'm on. And I preach the same thing to the younger athletes that, they coming to try to get your bag. And she said she didn't want to sign an NDA. That was your proof right there that you needed to run for the hills. And there was a lot of other OnlyFans models that would have been down with it. And then you could have found you a light-skinned black woman that could have had the same build, could have been on that way lighter side, that could have gave you everything you wanted and would have not have did this. Because she would have appreciated it. She wouldn't have been trying to get you for a bag because you still looking out for her. They said he bought gifts. They say he threw money out. So he was doing the things that a baller do with money actually do. He was doing it right. He just once that video he had came out, I think that kind of like oh, I'm not the only one. And then she was talking about the baby, put the big black baby. That all of that alone would have been like what like how dare you even say something crazy to me like that. But whatever. So then we get to now, like he settled the $23 million, and they bringing up the $30,000 for that he wouldn't pay for his daughter's wedding. How does those two things correlate? You think this man wanted to just give this woman generational wealth that she's probably going to blow through, because that's more than likely what happens. She's going to blow through it, and then she's going to be 45. on some podcast. Where am I now? Trying to revisit this to try to discredit this man's legacy even more. Uh, so back to what does that have to do with anything? 30,000 for his daughter's wedding, and then you know what I'm saying? And then how I'm looking at it, why would I want another man paying for my wedding? I'm sorry, another man paying for my wedding. As a man, I don't need no man paying for whatever my wife need. Like that's how I'm looking at it. I could be wrong. I'm not asking my wife's. Well, it'll be fiance to wife. So at that time, let's say fiance. I'm not asking my fiance, is your dad taking care of the wedding? That sounds freaking ridiculous. And $30K for a goddamn wedding. My old lady already know I'm not spending $30K on a motherfucking thing, because that's a vacation, man. Tokyo, you can do premium select, because that's usually your best bet. That's 3 bands. Premium select. It don't go all the way back. It ain't the lay flat, but you get a nice little lay back. The seat go up. You get a nice little meal. You get your own private section. Most of the seats not filled up, because most people can't afford that. And so now we at $6K, and then you get the nicest hotel, resort, whatever you want in Tokyo. Let's say that's $3K. So we had 9 bands right there, and then we want to splurge a little bit. So let's just say another 5 bands. So we had $15K. We got married at the courthouse. We ain't got to worry about trying to impress people with this wedding, buying a bunch of food or a bunch of BS that where these people really don't give a shit about us. We going to Tokyo. That's just me. And me and the old lady already agreed on it. Now, if you got real paper, you know, my paper ain't like that just yet. You want to get the lay flat seats. The lay flat seats is 10 bands, 9 to 10 bands. So we just added an extra 10K. Now we at the, because we was 3, that's 3 from 10, 7, 14. We added an extra 14K. So now we're at the 30 bands. There we go. And you got an amazing vacation for 2 weeks out of your life. And you ain't got to stress about having to set all of this up. Like, so that's me. If I'm spending my 30K, that's me. And when I have my daughter, which I'm having, that's what I'm gonna tell her. I'm not putting 30 bands on your wedding. I will put 30 bands so you can go on vacation. And really, you need to tell and I feel confident enough that I'm gonna raise my daughter right. Will she have a man that won't have to be relying on her fucking father to pay for her wedding? But that's just me. So those two don't fucking correlate at any point at all. And that man didn't want to give that woman no goddamn 23K. I'm almost guaranteed he probably would have been like, look, man, I give you a meal, just chill out. But she had that greaseball ass lawyer who's known for extorting black athletes with no actual proof of what they actually did, i.e. Deshaun Watson. There was actually no proof. It was 23 women, and the NFLPA threw out all of that shit anyways, because it was like some bullshit. So come on, man, stop, man. Why we gotta bring this brother down? Because why is it? Yes, the man fucked up. I agree. I'm all for going with black women. He could have even got him a Afro Latina that could have gave him that same thing. Whatever. Why do we feel the need to have to tear him down? Like, brother, 99% of America will never touch $23 million. So you talking shit, you probably ain't gonna, y'all got me so passionate I'm spitting. You won't even touch $1 million, and let alone in your lifetime. So how dare you talk shit? Like, come on, man, stop it. We ain't gonna tear our brother down. He fucked up. He gonna make it right. And come on, but let's not tear our brother down when he's in the hole, because that's cool now. And talking about him as a human being, like, no, we ain't gonna do my man's like that. No, I ain't going for it. Now, if you had something to say about like his podcast or like it's not good or something, cool, but we ain't gonna tear this man down off of some BS allegations with a white chick that like BDSM. I ain't going for it. No.